Good evening, everybody. Today it is Wednesday, September 14th. It's 10:12 p.m. and we're ready to party. How about you, Kenny? Are you ready to party?
Oh yeah, definitely. I am excited to be here. I heard you did some awesome things today on your trading, so I'm excited to hear about it.
Yeah. Today, well, everybody heard about it. Whoever listened to uh, today or the podcast that was released today, episode 12, this is episode 13. If you listen to episode 12, I told you exactly what was going to freaking happen today on the S&P. So I had a couple put options out, and my first trade today was a 44% return on my investment, and that was a legitimate 20-minute trade. And then my second one was just under an hour, and that was a 73% return on my investment. So it was another easy day. So this week I am up like what was it 300 the first day, then it was 44 and 73 today. So I think I don't even know what Monday was.
Yeah.
It was Monday was profitable as well. I think Monday was like 30%. It wasn't anything crazy, but yeah, so far this week has been a fucking crush. It's been great.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're definitely definitely the candlestick. I'm looking at the candlestick right now and it's literally just copy paste.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's
know?
I would love to see it. Honestly, I haven't I haven't looked at the chart since the trading day ended. I stopped looking at the chart at like 1 p.m. or something when I was done trading.
Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up real quick.
Yeah. Oh man. See, dude, I'm telling you, that pattern that pattern is nasty, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Just
do you think it'll be another red day? Kind of feels like it will be.
kind of feels like it will be. I'm not certain that it's going to be a red day just because that 394 level on the S&P just it seems like it does not want to go below 394.
Yeah.
So
Right here it's
I
got
can I can
support.
right.
Here. Yeah.
If it does, we're in for a huge drop. Um,
Oh no,
but yeah,
definitely.
I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of feel like today or tomorrow might just be like some sideways action because um, people really don't they just don't know at this point. They're probably nervous on this being the bottom, and they don't want to go too heavy in either direction and get kind of screwed over. What's today? Yeah, so that'll be a Thursday. Um, I'm not sure what the options are on SPY left. The expiring options are going to be. I don't know what dates they expire. So, but I doubt they expire tomorrow. I don't know. Let me look that up. Actually, SPY might they might have contracts expiring every day.
Yeah.
Let's do trade options.
But outside of that, you heard about Do Kwon, right?
Oh my gosh, I did, and I'm so happy that his little bitch ass is has a warrant out for his arrest in South Korea. That's a good thing for the crypto community.
Yeah, no. I wonder what he's thinking right now. He must be shitting bricks.
Uh, I don't know. Yeah, probably. I mean, probably. Uh, I just hope that he. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I don't even want to say what I hope happens, because I don't stand with a thin blue line and all that kind of shit. But you can't steal all that kind of money knowingly and make these horrible decisions and some
Yeah.
justice must be served. Where's fucking Batman when you need him?
Yeah, definitely. But
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, today, yesterday, today, freaking awesome days. If you were in our Discord, if you were trading alongside of us, you would have been profitable in a down market. Um, and I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but I am definitely willing to, while we have the chart up, I'm definitely willing to chart some stuff out if you want to.
Oh yeah, for sure. We can do that.
Um,
Now, keep in mind, you're messing with the newbie here.
no, no, no. Yeah, this is how we learn. First off, if we're gonna chart, let's go ahead and take it off to 1 day. Um, let's go like let's do 2 hour.
All right,
Yeah,
there
that'll
we go. Ooh.
okay. Yeah, nasty. Um, go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Let's see what resistance is behind us. Zoom out. Yeah. So what I would do right here, right there at just before the 18th, you see you have that spike down, like inverted head and shoulders kind of action.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So all the way back, like go far back, far back, far back.
Oh,
You got some Fibonacci's already.
oh man.
Oh,
It hates.
you have
Yeah.
your
Lock on.
yeah, unlock that thing. Jeez.
There we go.
Okay, cool. So right there on the 18th, where we have that spike down, before it's you're gonna go push back. Yeah,
Oh, right here.
forward, forward. That spike down just under you,
Okay,
all the
right
way to the
here.
bottom. Yeah, go to the bottom of that candle, that
Yeah.
movement. We're gonna do a trend line. So top left hand corner, that button. Yep. So take it from there and pull it out to yeah, perfect. And we're gonna see if it's kind of respecting or not respecting. Yeah. So okay, and now let's zoom out even further if you can. And we're going to do the same thing from the top, but we're going to wherever it's respecting from the top side. So we can go back even further to like where it just before it takes that initial huge drop down, like that's April 18th. Yeah. Do the same thing on where you get the most candle touches. So I would go down a little bit. Yeah. Yep. Somewhere right in there. And then you see how we're kind of creating that wedge.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the action zone, I would say. So tomorrow, if we so yeah, so for like if we do break below that trend line, exactly, perfect. You get it, dude. You're not no fucking newbie. You get this. Yeah, make them meet. Okay. And then now let's do where so now that we know where our wedge is, if we break this wedge to the bottom, where are we headed?
Headed down.
Yeah, but like what level? Like
Oh,
now find a good support zone underneath. So
I'd say probably.
get off of your trend line and let's go to like a yeah, delete that. Now go to the side there and you can do a horizontal line. Yeah.
I'd say probably right around 378
Yeah. And then
either, or maybe even here.
yeah, which is what, 389?
Yeah, 389.
Yeah, which is what we said yesterday that we think that it'll go down from the 390 to 387 range, I think is what I said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now,
No.
okay, so that's great. So now go to indicators and let's throw on our EMAs real quick and just see if we're, where we're at. Let's do the right there, the EMA 20, 50, 100, and 200. The EMA is the exponential moving average that tells you the average price over the last 20, 50, 100, and 200 days. It's on there. You're good. So we are trading under every EMA. So that doesn't look good. That looks like we could definitely still see some bleeding tomorrow just off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Well, even
go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, you're fine. I'm just trying to look at a point in time when
We
yeah,
were
because
trading under the EMAs again.
yeah, where we trade underneath the EMAs, and it definitely becomes resistance. The is the red 20?
Correct. Yeah, the red is
Yeah,
the 20-day EMA.
yeah. So
Yeah.
definitely we tested it here, got rejected.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we came down here, tested it here, got rejected. So
Sheesh. Yeah, that's looking like those that support and resistance that you set right there. I would almost call that like you know how I call it like the golden zone.
yeah,
That's I would almost say that it's a pretty good bet that if we can't maintain this trend line that we stopped at, that we are headed down to anywhere from 389 to 378, which is that's crazy. That would be
yeah.
crazy.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
That's a great chart. You need to go ahead and name that where it says unnamed at the kind of the top right.
Okay.
Hit
Oop,
that little arrow and then hit rename and go ahead and put like Spy Thursday.
nice.
Yeah, I feel good about that chart. Yeah, I mean there's nothing that looks pretty off of that. Go to now switch it to the 15-minute chart and see if we are like, if we're coming back to life off of it or not. Yeah, no, not really. I mean, we have jumped the 15-minute, we have jumped above um the 20-day moving average, but and 20 days the intraday kind of signal. So if you're above the 20, you go long on like a on a day trade. If you're below the 20, you go short. But it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So how I would trade this tomorrow, I believe, is I would wait for a break below um, our trend line that we have, that black trend line, and then I probably wouldn't trade it until off of the next support line at 389. I probably
Yeah.
would wait to see the reaction off 389, even though I know it sucks to give up like $3, $4 there, but you don't want to get caught in some crazy reversal. So I'd wait and see if it's gonna reverse off the 389 level
Hmm.
before entering into something, because patience is key on something like this, on huge movements, because when we have this huge gap down like we've had today, it very well could gap right back up to the top of that wedge. So you don't want to get caught in anything like that, which is
Yeah.
very well could be what is going on, what went on last week.
Hmm.
You can see from September 20 or um, all the way to or what is it? Oh yeah, all the way to like September 8th when we started to retrace. That could be what's going on now. We could be, going to be headed back up to the top of that wedge to, retest like 412, but doesn't seem likely in this um, in this market right now.
Yeah.
So I still, just based off this chart, I still say that we're headed down tomorrow, but I'm not positive, and I don't even know if I'll trade tomorrow. I'm not gonna, unless I'm sure, I'm not gonna trade um, either way. But I can tell you all day, all week, that 396 to 394 level has been extremely crucial. So if we do bounce off 394, it's almost guaranteed that we're going to go and retest 396. And then if we can't hold 396, we're headed back down to 394. So even in a $2 movement, you can still get 30-40% trades all day long, and you can just ride those waves. That's what I
Hmm.
did today. I waited till it peaked out at 396 and rode it down to uh 391.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Mhm. And I did that twice today. And if I would have just loaded up early in the morning, I would have done great. Here, I'll you're a ghost.
Yeah, I'm a ghost.
I'll I'll tell you. So today was kind of difficult for me at one point during my trade, and this goes against my rules. And I know everybody talks about their rules, but there's not there. I don't find that a lot of people talk about how when they're actively in a trade and they disobey their rules because they kind of know what it's going to do. I know that sounds big headed, but like today I was down 62% on my trade at one point.
Oh,
I
wow.
was, yeah, I was negative 62%. And I was just like, dude, I know what this is going to do. And this was on the second trade. And the reason I got such a good return was when I was down 62%, I waited for more selling volume to come in, and I bought more contracts at a 62% discount. So I loaded up there, and then I averaged myself down by 60%. And then once it touched the same level, the 394 level, then I was up 73%. So that's how I did it. It was very dangerous, and I don't recommend people ever adding to a losing position. But you do have to once you do have to study your technicals, and you do have to like kind of be in the flow of this movement. But it's doable. I didn't trade so heavy that 62% of what I traded was going to make or break me. But it's not ever fun being down 62%. But
Yeah.
I turned a 62% loss by hedging myself into a 73% win today.
What's the biggest loss you've ever had?
Oh, like numbers or percentage, 100%. multiple,
Same.
multiple, yeah, multiple 100% losses on the option market. Like, it's tough. It's tough for me to waste a day trade if I'm not using like a cash account. It's very tough for me to waste a day trade on a loss. Like
Hmm.
it just bothers me. And that's a bad way to think. With options, I have found that if I sell when I'm down 20%, I usually can save my ass. Like
Hmm.
usually on options, I'm either right or I'm either really right or I'm really wrong instantly. It's not a like and again, my method is different than a lot of other people's methods. I pretty much just scalp. I pretty much look for, like today I took a 20-minute trade and then I took like a 42-minute trade. That's that's pretty quick, to be in and out and, double up your money. That's really quick. Um, but yeah, usually within like the first 15 minutes, I'm either up or down 20%, period.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, and if I cut the losers and then let the winners run, I by the at the end of the week, I'm always way more profitable if I just cut it at 20%. Like if I set my stop loss at 20% loss, then I usually come out more profitable at the end of the week every time.
Hmm.
What about you? What's the biggest loss you ever took?
Uh, I mean, the Terra Luna, I lost like 23K.
Yeah, but you can't, dude. I'll never not say this. That was not an investment.
Yeah.
You did not invest into Terra Luna. You stored money in a stable coin, and something that's never happened before happened.
Yeah.
Like I know that's the only way I can ever think about Luna. And that's why I feel so strongly about him getting in trouble and doing what he needs to do. Whatever course of action South Korea decides to take, if they flog him or whatever they want to do, they should they should do it, because you can't promise people a safety net and then rip it away from them. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's Singapore that does the flogging, by the way.
Is it? I didn't know
Yeah,
who.
whenever we were deployed, we when we were hitting port in Singapore, they made us watch a video of all the things you can and can't do, and then they made you watch a flogging. You do not want to get flogged.
Yeah, I hear it's bad as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. I'm not gonna
Have,
lie.
have you ever been to jail?
I got in a fight in high school and they arrested us and they took us to
Oh,
jail, but
oh,
not
okay.
like anything crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. I haven't. I've never been. I was just sitting
Yeah,
there thinking, I was like, damn, I don't know if I've ever asked you that question if you've been to jail or not.
yeah,
Hey,
I've
let
been
us
to
know in the
jail.
comments below. Have you ever been to jail?
Yeah, or if you're currently in jail, let us
Yeah,
know.
dude. Get us trending, man. We'll listen. Sorry. Um,
No, you're good.
um, yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, so that's crazy. Flogging in Singapore. Did you
Yeah.
never witnessed anybody getting flogged, did you?
No, no, no. It's not like you go to court and everything. It's a whole process
Jesus.
before
Imagine the
you.
judge gives you a flogging. He's like, yep, sorry, gotta get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
One guy, not on. Actually, yeah, one guy on the ship. Uh, I guess hugged a woman, and he had to stay behind for his spanking.
are you serious? You can't
Yeah, they're
hug a
super.
woman in Singapore?
Not without her permission. Yeah, they're
Oh,
super serious about what like this. I don't know. Like women are they're protected there. You know,
yeah.
it's like a
That's
huge.
that's kind of cool.
Which yeah. Which I will say, like the city Singapore is such a clean city. The people are very nice there and everything. Like whatever they're doing is working. You know, at least through the
Flog 'em?
lens I saw. Through the lens I saw. You know,
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's
people
great.
who live there would disagree, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was a crazy video to watch or whatever. But yeah, um, as far as that goes,
I'm trying to
the
think if we had
merge, the
anything else.
merge, man,
Oh, that's tonight?
is
Tomorrow.
it tonight?
It's either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, I know the merge is this week. Let's see if Ethereum breaks. I hope to God it doesn't.
You know, I don't think it's gonna pump off of this
I mean, it hasn't pumped at all, really. It's tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, it's sitting at $1,600.
Damn, dude. You know, I sold all my ETH at like 2100.
Good for you. I still hold mine.
That yeah, well, you have to. I was lucky. I bought, you know how much my average cost per coin was on ETH?
How much?
Like 780.
Oh wow.
Yeah, $780.
Yeah. And then the defamation lawsuit by Craig Wright
Uh-uh.
versus yeah, he's suing Hot. You know what HODLNet is?
Yes, I've heard of them.
Okay, okay, yeah. I guess so. I get because Craig Wright he's claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto, right? And I guess yeah, you didn't. Yeah, he's claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto.
Wow. I have not heard
Yeah,
of this.
yeah. And so um, I'm not sure exactly what was said by HODLNet on Twitter. Pretty much
Wait,
calling.
who's Craig Wright? Fill me in.
I don't even really know who he is. He's just
Okay.
since I've heard of him from the beginning of my crypto, like me learning about crypto.
That's not
But
the guy from England that everybody really believes is Satoshi Nakamoto, right?
I don't think so. Everyone thinks this guy's a fraud.
Oh, okay. You know who I'm talking about? The guy that owns like a huge crypto bank or something like that.
I don't know. Are you talking about
The
Max Kaiser?
I believe so. He's like they it was in the documentary that you had sent me.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, no, it wasn't Max Kaiser. Um, oh, Adam Beck. I think
Yes.
that's what his,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So go on. This guy, what's his name? He's claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yeah, Craig Wright. He's claiming to be
Craig.
Satoshi Nakamoto. I don't know I know he's suing HODLNet for defamation. I don't quite know exactly what they said,
Hmm.
like that would even, you know, bring a person to want to sue him for that. But
Yeah.
I think yeah, so the case just started apparently, and it's just kind of crazy because if you are Satoshi, just move those fucking coins.
Just move one.
Yeah, just move
Just
one.
move one. And then, dude, if Satoshi Nakamoto moved a single fucking coin, what would happen?
Dude, I have no idea.
I think
I think
I
the
think
first thing people would sell,
yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. It
But
might be such a relief. It's like, oh my fucking god, he's alive.
yeah, I think I honestly I would be more I kind of would prefer him to be dead.
Definitely for the
Yeah,
sake of the coin.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, if those coins moved, I have no idea. It would be
Dude,
interesting for sure.
it'd be like Jesus coming back. I would be as I would feel like, oh, like I'd feel super, it would be a supernatural experience if you saw that wallet move.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe that theory that you told me a long time ago that it was dropped down from the future.
Dude, I mean, it sounds wild, but it makes sense. Like it really makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
well,
like
time travel obviously doesn't make sense currently, but I'm just saying, like that theory is really fun to speculate on.
yeah, yeah. I'm starting to think that I'm not saying I believe that as fact, but
Right.
if somehow we were able to find out and it was true, I'd be like, oh shoot, I was right.
Yeah.
Or I
Well,
would say Samuel was right.
whoever I heard it from on a YouTube video was right.
Yeah,
Dude,
the
I
guy
mean,
who came back.
think about this. If you wanted to go, if you had a time machine, period, and you wanted to make one investment, hands down, the investment that you would do, you'd go back to the beginning of Bitcoin and you'd buy up all of it. You'd buy everything you could. And that would be the biggest the biggest growth and profit for any investment in history.
Yeah, but what kind of impact do you think that would have on, like, imagine if people saw somebody own 50% of the supply.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
You know, it'd be kind of hard to say, oh yeah, I'm going to do this.
I
You know,
wonder in the infancy of Bitcoin, who was the largest holder in the
I
first
don't know,
year?
but I just realized that also didn't matter because mining.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
yeah, in the beginning there was only like what, maybe 5 million coins,
Right. Just buy
and
up
then
as much as you
people,
can, and that's it.
yeah, and then later on it, you know, as other people started to mine the coins, then it started to get dispersed out. And it
You know,
seems like it's a playing field now for the most part.
yeah, yeah, for sure. My dad said something today that it, it was, I really respected the hell out of him saying this today. He told me he holds, just a small amount of cryptocurrency now. He did hold Solana, he had some Bitcoin, he had some Ethereum, but and I didn't know this until today that he sold pretty much all of it. He said he holds a little bit of SHIB still, just because he got in at like the same time as me. He's like, I'm still so far up on it, who cares? You know. But he said the reason I sold my cryptocurrency is because I truly just don't understand it. And I was like,
Oh,
you know what? I was like, dude, that's respectable.
yeah.
I get it. He was like, I've tried to listen to you. I've tried to figure it out. And he's like, the more I think I know about it, like the more confused I get. And at the end of the day, I just don't understand it. And my dad's from a different generation than us. Like he barely understands Facebook at times. So
Yeah.
for somebody to admit that and be like, I don't want to put, I don't want to have an investment where I truly don't understand this asset class, so I'm going to pull it. Like that
Mhm.
that's awesome. Like I I was like, dude, I don't fault you at all for that. Like
Yeah.
that's a smart move. Like but if you don't understand an asset class, there is no shame in getting out of it. Um for instance, IronNet. So it's a shit stock. Apparently, it's a shit fucking stock, but I took a option on it maybe 6, 8 months ago, something like that, and I acquired a lot of shares of it because uh, the option went absolutely bonkers. Like that was actually my biggest option play I've ever took. It was like a 1,200% profit, and I really loaded up heavy on that option. So I acquired a ton of shares through it, and today I really realized I'm just like, this is something I want to get out of, even though like it's a profitable thing for me still. I just don't understand their business model because they released their earnings and I think it was almost a 30% miss on their earnings today, and the stock is now below its yearly low.
Dang.
Yeah, it devalued by like 19% today just in aftermarket. Who knows what the fuck tomorrow's going to bring?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it was like it was really annoying, and I pretty much acquired those shares for free. I don't buy any IronNet anymore, but I have a Robinhood debit card where I have enrolled in like the roundup plan. So every time I swipe the card, if it's 550, it rounds up to $6 and then invested in the IronNet. So I just acquire shares like that. So I have
Mhm.
X amount of shares and it just grows every day. And then today, I don't pay attention enough to their business to where like it's a quite large holding for me now, but it's not something I'm passionate about. I don't track it. I don't give a fuck about it. Um, and when they missed earnings so heavily, I'm like, dude, I don't even enjoy as an investor. I don't even enjoy having my money invested into a company that's clearly not doing things right. So if you aren't willing to spend the time, spend the 100 hours, the 1,000 hours, whatever it takes for you to really understand that asset class, there's no shame in selling your shit and investing it into something that you understand. Even if you're at a loss, like you with Bitcoin, people, people might laugh that somebody's down 40%, 50%, whatever it is on Bitcoin on the year, but it's like you fully understand the risks, you fully understand this asset, and you feel as if there is such a level for appreciation in it that it's worth you going through this tough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just to add on to that, it's not even just an appreciation and value. It's I'm also fully aware of the potential of what it could be and the impact it has on others, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, like it's something that you care about. And like with
Mhm.
me, IronNet, I don't care about IronNet. Like I do care about cybersecurity, but I don't care about IronNet. And then like my dad, he doesn't care about cryptocurrency. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't, feel as if that he can understand it. So he got out. So like, what I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Kenny, is sell your Bitcoin. No, I don't know.
No. No, I mean, like, that's the right approach to have if you're like for you, this is a perfect example. You're a trader. You you don't have to understand the company because you understand the charts.
Right.
Um, Me myself, I wouldn't call myself a trader. I would call myself more of an investor. And
Definitely.
why? And I don't think any good investor would invest in something they don't understand.
Definitely. Yeah,
Yeah. So
exactly. It's like,
yeah.
but yeah, it's and I feel like this is you know what I feel, because we keep talking about this. I feel like one day soon we need to sit down and break down different trading strategies, like not even necessarily trading, different investment strategies. And you know who we should sit down with?
So
Brenny.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, because like there's so many angles to this, like this investing game. Like it doesn't have to be a you can have a hands-on method, you can have a hands-off method, you can have a set it and forget it. You can, like, there's so many different things you can do. Like you have family members that are invested into real estate right now, and you and I are just like, we don't get it. We don't get why you would be invested into real estate right now.
Well,
And
yeah, I don't get why you would buy up a lot of real estate right now. Yeah.
right. But some people see the value in it differently than us, and they have a different strategy that fits their I guess their investment needs.
Hmm.
Like there's one thing I've learned, especially through the stock market, there's always a way to make money at every asset. There's you just have to trade it correctly. You have to invest in it correctly.
Yeah.
There's all if the market exists, there's a way to make money while it's going up and while it's going down and while it's going sideways. There's always a
Yep.
way to make money. If the market exists, somebody's making money at it constantly.
Hmm. Definitely agree. But
Definitely.
with that said, maybe we'll have a guest on here soon, guys. Appreciate the if you stuck around to the end, appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, share us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, all the main socials, uh,
Definitely.
and
Tumblr.
uh, Tumblr. Yeah. And so, yeah, just
Me.
ask.me.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It kind of
Dude,
went with
that was the
Tumblr.
one. Dude, ask.me was the one that made you feel like you were cool. You're like, shit, people asking me some raunchy shit on here. Like, made you feel cool. Did you ever have one of those?
No, because I think I was a little aged out for it.
Yeah, like I only had one just to get back at like one of my ex-girlfriends. That was all it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
City boys up.
Yep. All right. Thanks again for watching, listening. Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a great night, everybody.
Come and trade with me. I got all the profit that